It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Amway Center in downtown Orlando, tonight the Orlando Magic taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. Isaac to Aaron Gordon. To Vucevic. Not that time. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Adetokunbo. The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Gordon. Isaac. Fournier. 4-3. Taken down by Giannis. Bledsoe with it up top. Lead is 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Adetokunbo. Turns and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bucks at the controls. Hill to Adetokunbo. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Isaac to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Bledsoe with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Gordon. Down to 5 on the 24. Fournier knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads a bucket. To Hill. Middleton. Free throws coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. In the front court, it's Augustine. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Number 14,
Giannis with it up top. His team up by 1. Middleton to George Hill. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
The drive right to the basket. Grabs the board. First quarter is complete. The Bucks with the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Gets it in the right corner. George Hill to Lopez. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Brook Lopez trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. To Aaron Gordon.
Big pick right there.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Bledsoe with it up top. 14-10 the score. To Adetokunbo. Oh, he had it.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Hill takes down the board. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 4. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Brook Lopez. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac. Short jumper stays out.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Vucevic to Gordon. To Fournier. 5 to shoot for Orlando. Oh, Evan Fournier. He's 2 for 2 now.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Spins and scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Isaac to Vucevic. Has a look. Can't connect. Bledsoe with it up top. It's an 8-point lead to Middleton. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. That pass stolen by Orlando. Isaac to Fournier. Trying to cash in. Oh, Evan Fournier. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Lays it up and in. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Bucks in front.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Bucks have built a comfortable lead, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Magic have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Field goals.
The Orlando Magic just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first 2 quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half. The shooting was certainly worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 8. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Orlando has it. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Giannis with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. And counted at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Here comes the screen. to Aaron Gordon. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Gordon. And the rebound corralled by Lopez. Hill across the timeline. His team leads it by 10. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Augustine with it up top. The deficit now up to 12. Picked up by the Bucks.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Has a chance. Middleton's shot, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Gordon. Short jumper won't go down. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 12. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Isaac. 5 to shoot for Orlando. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Here comes the screen. Gordon. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Not getting the bounce. Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it by 14. To Lopez. Middleton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys up by 15. To Hill. From long range. No good. Fournier. Message received. Well defended. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Bucks in control so far. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. To Lopez. Magic have it. Augustine with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Screen coming. Fournier to Gordon. From the painted area, won't go down. Eric Bledsoe. He's now 4 for 6.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Fournier to Aaron Gordon. Swings it. Won't go down. Isaac to Gordon. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Shot from in close. No good. Bledsoe at the basketball. The lead is 15. And he's going to the free throw line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Magic have it to Aaron Gordon. Isaac to Fournier. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Orlando. Has a look. Gordon shot. No good. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Lopez. Aaron Gordon sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
The jumper's off the mark. Vucevic. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jonathan Isaac, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Bledsoe off the mark. Count the bucket for two.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Chris Middleton with the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Short jumper stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks dominated this game from beginning to end. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Magic did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Field goals.
The Orlando Magic were terrible with their shooting, and I'm pretty sure that's not news to anyone that's out there. What will become news, however, is if their poor shooting starts to create turmoil within the team.
Player of the game.
Adetokunbo was happy to throw down plenty of dunks, and if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.